Good morning, guys, from beautiful Kirkwall in the Orkney Islands, Scotland. And this morning, a bit of a bonus here. I'm going to take a ferry over to the island of Shapinsay. I don't know anything about it, but that's why we travel, isn't it? To explore and discover new places. So yeah, I'm going to hop over to the harbour and get on the ferry, and I'll show you all about that. And we'll see what we find, shall we? Come with me for the trip, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now. Okay, well, I'm staying in the Orcades Hostel in Kirkwall. £30 a night, 4.5 on Google reviews. And I'll pop a link in the comments below. But to get from there to the harbour, I decided to negotiate this kind of causeway thing between the body of water known as the PDC on the right and the model yacht lake to the left. Well, nobody was using it this morning, apart from some aggressive swans, though I did make it safely across and ended up at the entrance to the slipway where the Shapinsay ferry arrives. And I found the current timetable, which was the winter one, and yeah, the boat seems to sail about every 1.5 to 2 hours in the day, I would say. And if you're in a vehicle there, you need to get there at least 15 minutes prior to sailing, and for foot passengers like me, it was just 5 minutes before. I was a bit early, as per usual, so I had a bit of a wander round, and I found this interesting plaque, which was dedicated to Murdo Mackenzie, who apparently set new standards for maritime surveying. There's a meridian line set into the pavement just here, so yeah, if anybody knows any more about Murdo, then please let me know in the comments below. I'd be really interested to find out. Before long, our vessel, the MV Shapinsay, began to appear. Built in 1988 in Kingston upon Hull, England, owned by the Orkney Islands Council. She's a roll-on, roll-off, or row-row ferry, if you like. And I guess it's designed to fit these small slipways where you can just approach and lower the ramp at the front. It easily fits on, and oh, interestingly, she was lengthened by 6 metres way back in 2011. And can now fit approximately 12 cars onto the single vehicle deck, and 91 passengers who are provided with a lounge and some decent deck space above that. Yeah, we'll have a look at the deck space in a minute, but first of all, it was time to board. Now, access for foot passengers is the same as for the vehicles. You just have to keep to the side, really, like with any of these ferries, and then eventually you'll get to the passenger lounge. Now, for the MV Shapinsay, that is accessed up the stairs here and then through the door. But I didn't see anybody else boarding on foot this morning, so I was able to have a good look around this area before the vehicles boarded. I did think it was a bit dated inside, but there again, it's quite typical of these Scottish ferries in my experience, and I kind of like it that way. And no catering, by the way, not that I was expecting any, but there was a coffee machine. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any cups for it. Oh, well, this is alright, isn't it? Just got on board the MV Shapinsay. There's not many people on. I think there's just me as a foot passenger and 2 cars. It's great. I just said to the lady there, can I just come on and just go there and come back and see what it's like? But yeah, fine, no problem, I'll come and find you, put the money out. Really easy going, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see what we find, shall we? We'll go and explore the boat a bit more. So yeah, okay, the seating wasn't the most luxurious, but it was functional. That's what you need on a boat like this. Warm shelter when the weather outside is rough. And I tell you what, I can imagine you can get some proper harsh storms up here. On a beautiful morning like this though, there's no better place to be, is there, than out on deck. And access to this part of the boat is through the door here at the rear of the lounge. And this brings you onto a small area where there's not much room to do anything much, to be honest, but there are some further external stairs which take you up onto what I will optimistically refer to as the sun deck. Now this has seating for 20 passengers, and well, that's about it really, but it's all about the views, isn't it? And from here you have a pretty much 360-degree view, plus you're on the same level as the bridge, so you can watch the crew inside if that's the sort of thing you're into. And there's a helicopter sign on the deck, which I'm presuming is just a winch point in case of emergencies. Now, you will have also noted that there's a lifeboat here, which is rigid inflatable, just to the side of the deck on the same level. I went back down to the lounge and stood at the top of the stairs watching the ship's crew load the vehicles. Note that they turn at the top of the slipway and then they reverse on, as there are no rear doors on this ferry. Now that just makes things easier, doesn't it, when we get to the other end and they just drive forward and off over the ramp. Okay, so we were about ready to go, I think. The crossing was going to take about 25 minutes to reach Shapinsay, so enjoy some of the views with me. We'll explore a bit more of the boat and I'll see you again when we get there. Okay, so yeah, I thought it was important to do a quick toilet review, as let's face it, you may need it if the crossing's going to be rough. Mirror above the sink, do not drink the water, by the way. No excuse for not knowing that, is there? Plenty of soap and hot cold running water. Hand dryer to the left, don't flush anything that isn't soluble down the toilet. There's a lovely warm radiator down here, by the way, and plenty of toilet roll available. And look at this, a proper porthole. And opposite the sink is a super clean toilet, or heads as I should say, with a push button flush. And yeah, all in all, it was a very well maintained and clean toilet area. Shapinsay quickly came into view, and before I knew it, it was time to disembark. As I said earlier, the vehicles just drive off and then they're on their way. During the crossing, the lady I'd spoken to before came and found me to issue a ticket. The price I paid for this return foot passenger crossing was the £5.64. Yeah, in my opinion, that is great value for money. Now, obviously, you can stay on Shapinsay for as long as you like, and I would have loved to have been able to explore the island a bit more. But I had other things planned later on in the day, so it was a quick walk up the slipway and an even quicker look around. Right guys, Shapinsay. I've just got off the boat over there. I've got about 10 minutes, I think. Just have a quick look around before I've got to get the boat back. The one that goes straight back, because I've got a flight to catch a little bit later. So unfortunately I can't stay here very long. I'll have a quick scoot around. Anyway, it looks really nice. There's a massive old house on the approach to the harbour, which looks fantastic. One of those Scottish castle type things, and you can just see the entrance to it just up there. So I'm going to have a quick look at that and then nip back on the boat before it goes without me. I have told them to expect me, so we should be alright. But yeah, that was great, wasn't it? Thank you very much for watching. A little bit of a bonus video for you there, but why not while you're over here. And I'll catch you on another adventure soon. Cheers for now.